This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Diabolik. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Mezco box, with the diabolic eyes at the center. Turning the box around, we can see multiple images and panels showcasing the figure in multiple posing positions with his different interchangeable parts and accessories. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Diabolik out of the box. And man, already I can tell this is going to be one underrated figure, simply for the fact that not a people lot know about the character. Now, Diabolik is actually an Italian comic book character that was created in the 60s. He kind of has this anti-hero, smuggler, thief kind of thing going on, but he's so very cool and really excited that Mezco made a figure of this. He's really awesome and I cannot wait to check him out with you guys. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So Diabolik does come with a ton of accessories. Starting off, he comes with a large diamond, a Fabergé egg, 2 interchangeable head sculpts, a backpack, a leg sheath for holding a knife, 3 large knives, 4 sets of interchangeable hands, 2 suction cups, a wristwatch, a pair of night vision goggles, and 6 small daggers. And lastly, he also comes with a circular base stand with a Diabolik logo printed atop. He also comes with a clear, articulated arm that articulates at 4 points with a clip. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Diabolik. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Diabolik. Now honestly, right off the bat, I think that this guy is going to be the most underrated figure from Mezco of the year and quite possibly the line. But definitely of the year in my opinion. A lot of people are passing up on him because they don't know who he is. That does not stop me from appreciating this awesome figure. So let's see what we got here. So basic suit, you know, all black jumpsuit that you would see like in a spy or a burglar, things like that. Very nice. It is similar material to what we've seen with the black suit Spider-Man from Mezco, so it is similar to that. Let's start off with that head sculpt, because the head sculpt looks great in my opinion. Very simple, almost like ninja-like mask with the black. And the eyes look very intense, and it came out really good. It's a little weird that the mask is so tight that it's so form-fitting to like his lips and his nose and his ears and things like that, so that's pretty interesting, but still looks very cool. We also do get an unmasked head that looks very nice with slick back hair. It almost looks like a young Punisher in my opinion. That's kind of what that looks like to me, but the eyebrows look really nice and everything about that looks really good, and I think Mezco did a great job with that. Aesthetically, everything is pretty much just black. That's what you're going to get throughout this entire figure. Is just a black action figure, which is why I have my purple background, so he could stand out a little better. Everything about the suit looks good. Nice gauntlets right there. We do get a little watch right there. I will note that the watch, it does come separately, so you can remove that if you like. Gauntlets look really good. The backpack itself looks really nice. It is a harder type of plastic, and I love how it's more polished than the rest, so it's not as flat black all through, except with the exception of the center like that. That's all really nice. Same black tights like that. We got a holster for a knife right there, and the shoes look really good too. Lots of good texturing, things like that. Nice tread on the feet for more sneaking around, and like almost like ninja feet for like creeping around and things like that. So that's pretty cool. And the customability options that you have with a figure like this, because all the stuff he comes with and the things you could do to him, I think that should be a key seller for him too. Just so many options that you would get with this particular figure. Now aesthetically, I think he looks really cool. A nice slim body, again, what you would think for like someone who's more stealthy and things like that. I like it, and I think he's really, really cool. Alright, so now let's check out his accessories. So I've already showed off the 2 head sculpts right there. Now we also do get interchangeable hands. So we do get a standard pair of closed-fisted hands that come packaged in the box. We do get a pair of gripping hands for holding things like his knives. We also do get these hands that are more pinched, where you can see his hands. Those are actually for holding his daggers by like the blade, which is really cool. So it's awesome that we get stuff like that for more interesting poses. And then when we got more other hands for the flared out fingers, more open palm for stylized posing, which work out very, very nice. And I love the sculpted detail inside the palm of those hands. Look really, really cool. We also do get a ton of knives. So we do got knives right here in his wrists, as you can see, holstered in there like that on both sides, and those are all removable. We get a bunch of these little knives that are just really cool, and I love that fact he comes with so much little gadgets and things like that. We got a knife right here at his holster. This holster can be removed. We do get a knife like that, again, that can be removed like that, and just lots of cool stuff. Now I have his backpack on. You can actually open up the backpack, and I have a bunch of stuff in there, as you can probably see. More knives and things like that. Let me empty that out there. So just a bunch of these little knives and things like that. But I also have a little diamond thing that came with the figure right here. It's kind of hard to get a hold of this little thing like that, but you can see that little diamond right there. That is one of the little things that he can steal, and it's pretty cool that we get little treasures like that. So you can put a bunch of this stuff in there. What I did is just put all the knives in there, the extra knives that he can't holster on himself. I just put them all in that backpack like that. And you get another one right here, just like so. And I'll put the little diamond thing in like that, and just close that up. Let me get that lined up better. And then you can store him in there. So I love the fact that all that stuff could fit in there. I think is really, really cool. We also do get this little like a Fabergé egg accessory. I think that's awesome. Again, a little trinket that he can steal. I think that's really cool. It's a nice clear plastic with that gold trim and things like that. I think that looks awesome. I love something like that. We also do get these really nice goggles, kind of Splinter Cell-ish, which is very cool with the green lenses and things like that. These can actually just fit over his head like so, and you can put them on like that. So now you have that look, which I think is awesome. I love how that looks. You can actually even pull these up a bit and have them rest on the forehead like so if you want to do that. So that's another different option you could do just with those, and they'll hold on there just fine. So that's really, really nice. Take those off. Then we do get these really cool like suction cups that actually do work. You can actually get those like sucked onto things like flat surfaces, which is really nice, and he can hold on to those with his gripping hands, again, for like sneaking around and climbing walls and stuff. So that's pretty awesome that they gave us something like that. Very cool, like I said, very unique with all these accessories, and I think the accessories are part of what makes this guy a really cool figure in my opinion. So very, very nice. Okay, so the only other accessory we do get right here is his stand with his logo like that, with the eyes peeking through the mask. It looks really cool, diabolic, just like that, and then the clear articulated arms. So I think we do get a good amount of accessories with this. Now Mezco can sometimes be a home run, sometimes can be kind of a miss with their accessories. As far as the accessories go, I think this guy is definitely a home run. Again, it is what helps make this figure really, really cool. So with that out the way, let's check out his articulation. So the head and the neck are on ball joints, lots and lots of motion in there. Does pivot side to side, look up about that far, down about that much, and turn left and right. Arms can go all the way up and back even more if you really wanted to, down, up and out that far. No butterfly joint, rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows that work very, very well. Rotation at the glove, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection right here that goes into his crotch and into his chest. So that rolls around, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, crunch back that far, forward that much, then swivel at the waist. We got hip joints that kick forward that much, which is really, really nice. Back a little bit, splits all the way that far, which is pretty good. Rotation in the upper thigh, double jointed knees where he can kick himself in his own butt, so that's actually really good. We got ankle joints on ball pegs, so those roll around, rotate, and pretty good ankle rocker. That is some of the better ankle rocker that I've seen on a Mezco figure, so that's really nice. I will note that one thing, as far as his hips go, they're a little loose in those areas. They're not going to wiggle around a whole lot, but for mine they are a little bit loose, so I kind of wish those were a little tighter. You know, they're a little there, and his crotch is just up in your business, right? Wow. Other than that, I think this guy's actually really freaking cool, completely underrated, and I really hope that more people pick this guy up, because it's the obscure characters like this, in my opinion, are a lot more fascinating than some of the more mainstream characters that we get. And a lot of people tend to pass characters up like this that I wish they wouldn't, because this guy's totally badass, and in my opinion, a definite must get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Mezco comparison, here he is standing next to the 112 Collective Catwoman and Black Suit Spider-Man. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Diabolik. Now overall, I think this is an incredible figure, and I think Mezco absolutely killed it. If you don't like the character, or if you're just unfamiliar with the character, you're probably not going to care about picking this up. But if you want a badass toy with lots of cool stuff, then I think Diabolik is definitely it. The soft goods are very well done, nice paint, nice sculpt, and a ton of really cool accessories just make for one fun toy. His articulation is very nicely done, and again, this is just a badass and going to be a very underrated action figure. And to be honest, I can kind of see his price going up later, since not a lot of people are showing interest in him now. But once you get him in hand, I think you will absolutely love Diabolik. And if you're on Facebook, head over to my group, the Mezco 112 Collective Collectors, for all kinds of Mezco goodness. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.